Thank you, everyone. This is a video update. I once again won the guide competition for patch 2.3.0. This is on my new mic. I am using the pop filter right now, and the mic has a couple of settings, so I'll switch between them. So this is the default setting. I also won the art contest. Now, the art contest, right there, flares. I won with this wonderful submission. Um, if you aren't a real artist, you wouldn't understand how intricate and how many layers this piece of art has. Now, while I'm talking this video, I'm going to switch to whatever this mic setting is. It's called streamer mode. I'm going to switch to it right about now. So this is streamer mode. Let me know if preset 1 streamer mode is better, because I can't tell. So I'm going to talk the rest of the video in streamer mode before I switch again. So this is my Dorothy fan art. And I also created a newer fan art just now. I'm going to pull it up. Yeah, let's see. This is I'm going to go on to other updates and tier list updates. So, let me go pull up my latest fan art submission. Okay, I just posted it on the Discord. This is my latest one, so please go to the fan art channel on the official Discord and like it so it wins, because I put countless minutes of work into this fan art. Again, you can also submit your fan art competition if you think you can draw better than this, because I won. It's unlikely for you to achieve my level of success in the art world. I'm a man of many talents. So this is Calf. This is Cassia, Giant Half, Poof. And obviously, Desert Cactus. Layers. Now, let me go to the game and talk about tier lists and other things that happened in this update. So, I've been coaching for, I think I recorded 20 hours of footage of me coaching over the past few days D-Tide, because I did do 405. It dropped down a bit because I did 405. I'm ranked 7 right now. So I'm going to go over D-Tide real quick, but these are whale territory. I don't have that many teams. Again, you look at my investment levels. This is my team. So I used Doricine with 3 standards. Alert 5, hardest difficulty. This is my whale. I borrow a whale. I put my caster. 2 standards. This is a scuff team. Now, I coach people. This is the easiest wave of alert. I've coached people. I'm going to post a video right after this, or maybe in the future. I need to work on the spreadsheet. I need to work on a lot of things for the guide material. I have a real thing I do, or real life issues. So you can do this. GDAW, 3 standard units. If you're good enough, you can do it. You don't need to whale out. If you follow other guide makers, they'll whale out. This is just an E3 calf. Corporal, 2 standards. Alert 5. I did it again. Alert 5. Just a basic Jellicop. I pulled on the, what's it called? The banner. Oh, I have a video of me pulling on these, so I'll post that video too. So, Jellet, Morla, Alert 5. Again, look at the wheels. I inted. It's fine. This is my main blue wheel comp. This is my main comp. I put the Riker because I'm using G-Doll in wave 3. So that's 405, rank 7. Pretty easy, perfect completion, end game. So the ever name game after author, unlike other content creators who don't do shit in NA, but it's whatever. But yeah, that's it. Books up. So now let's go on to an important thing, the tier list update. So as you know, this patch we received buffs to Pandia, Nymph, and a couple other units. So I'm gonna list a tier list update, and where it is, I'm gonna add Dorothy to the tier list. So let me pull it up. So you're gonna watch me add Dorothy to the tier list in full time, because I only add Awakers to the tier list after their thing is over. After their banner is over, to get the general consensus and how prevalent they are after a month of use. That's why Clem is so fucking trash. She's like one of the worst units in the entire game, dude. Fucking garbage. But so with the release of Calf, And it says in review, I'm reevaluating Dorazine. He is good when he is more playable than Kath at E0 for new players. So he's A tier. Because I thought he was a whale unit before Kath came out. Kath is the new rail unit. She power crept in terms of whaling Dorazine. Dorazine is less investment heavy than a Calf because Dorazine is usable at E0. Calf is not usable at E0. So off to A tier he goes. Right here. Now, Nymph. Nymph can do Alert 5. I just showed you Alert 5. Her buff is huge. I'll put her C to C plus tier. Pandia's buff did nothing. Now Cassia got a not really a buff, but a change because she's viable in calf comps. Since she's viable, she's going up to C tier. Now, with the thing, so we need to fill up some D tier. So who is dropping down to D tier? Because too many in C, too many average in C. So Wanda, recent buffs, she's even getting less play rate in D-Tide and Endgame now. Even less people are playing her with the rerun. Because people are realizing how god-awful she is. So in Arc 2, in Arc 1, she's perfectly fine. If you're playing chapters 1 through 9, you can use her. She should function just fine. So she's going down a tier to make room for Cassia. She's there with Clem. Now, Agrippa, she did get buffed, but she remains D tier again. She's very niche. Ogier, again, he's only D tier at lower investment levels. If you have him plus 12 like I do, he jumps up to A tier. He jumps up to A tier after a couple of months of playing. When you start out, D tier. Again, when you start out, Ogier, D tier. Now, DPS wise, so with the recent changes and Hellet buff, because Hellet is now C tier, I would have to put Lotan down in tier. I mean, not Lotan, fucking Zarel. Because she has been getting less and less used compared to Jetlet. Hellet, I mean, Endgame. Down. Alva, F tier still. All these don't change. These are the F tier units. So Dorazine goes right here. So we're evaluating tier list. So buffed, pretty good. She's pretty good in D-Tide and Endgame if you invest in her. No one has her plus 12, so I can't borrow a plus 12 version to test out how she is super whaled out but at E1, she can do D-Tide Alert 5 now. As I show, and I will show in my videos, me coaching like 5 people do the same comp I did. So that's roughly it for the tier list. I don't know who else I would change in tier. I guess Karen is more useful, but A tier is already stacked, and I wouldn't put Karen above any of these other units. Because remember, in my tier list, if everyone's in a tier, then it's not a good tier list. So I think this is a healthy amount of room. Because again, this is great staples. This is average. She's already above average. So average is what I rate on. So these are staples. Yet Arita, once you play for a year, she jumps up to A to S tier. But at low investment levels, C tier. That's what it's based on. Daffodil OE is kind of needed for her to jump up to A tier. One more time, looking over, nothing. Okay, going back to D-Tide and other updates. So I'm going to switch mic settings now for those of you who watch this part. So this is option 3. I mean, option 2. This is preset 2 rather than default. I'm going to switch to preset 2. So this is new mic. This is preset option 2. I don't know what it's used for. Some people say it sounds muffled. I want your opinions on this mic. So back to D-Tide. So again, the great triple rerun is happening a few days after I post this video. And it's Horla, it's Hamel, and it's Corpo. Now Hamel, you find E2. I have him plus 4 because I got him a bunch of times in the,
Random selector. Horla, E1, E0, fine. Look at this. Alert 5. People will tell you to pull for E3, E2, plus OE. You don't need her. You're a player who managed their pools well. She doesn't have the stats to warrant E2. Her E2 bricks her. In my cases, evaluate whether you need her E2, whether you will ever use her without E2. Once again, not needed. I have her E3 because that's one thing. I will never click this button. I will never click this button in my entire life because I want to use her in my teams in the way I want to use her. She is cancer to play with 4 retain cards for me. For my purposes. People will disagree. A lot of people will agree with me. In the comments below, some people will agree with me. A lot of people will say they fucking regret pulling her E2. People who have her E2 and above, who don't regret it, in my opinion, they never experienced the feeling of being free, of having retained on all of these cards, dude. If you want to play her in any other comp besides certain comps, you have to get her E0, E1. If you want to play her with Caster, you cannot have her E2. If you have her E2, you cannot play her with Caster. Because you want to Elegy, and you have all these cards and the plumes in your hand, you have to play these cards. Yemmer, you're going to play 10 cards a turn in Arc 2. You have to play these cards to get rid of them. You have to manage them. It is fucking awful, dude. Holy shit, her E2 breaks her. In my case. Now, if you use her in certain comps and manage her well, it's fine. But it does limit your options in the future. Let's say you find a future comp which has retain, like let's say with Calf, the newest Awaker with E3, retain all our cards. You have to retain in all of our cards, and you have to retain Horla's card. You don't have the hand space because you're using all of your mana to only play Calf card to shuffle the Fiamma stats in between them. So yeah, you have to play Horla cards too, so it breaks the combo. I tried it. It doesn't work. I found the best comp for Calf. I spent hours on Calf. No, do not pull Horla E2 if you want to use her with Calf. If you want to use her with Caster. If you want to use her with a lot of units. Now, it is good for some units if you have a great option to get bone and weakness or whatever you want in your hand. But in my cases, in my teams, garbage. I would rather remove her from my team than have her E2. If she's E2, I would never use fucking Horla. I would never use fucking Horla. She would never grace my team ever again. So, that is my opinion. Again, you can make your own opinions. You can pull her E0, use her. You can then borrow a unit with E2 and above. Use it. Compare the two. See whether I'm right or wrong. See what I'm right or wrong in your own use cases. If you're using a Caster, try it. See how cancer it is. Because you want the plumes in your hand. So, I'm working on a next video. I put up the poll. It's either going to be another rerun. So, I already did the 3 rerun. Not edited because I thought it would release this week because it was a translation error. I would have spent more time editing and making the videos if I would have known it got delayed. Or, the change. So, I'm either going to work on the old X Limited Awaker videos. So, I'm going to work on Tulu, either a Tulu video and go from there. So, it's going to be Tulu, Sorel, etc., Awaker review. Or an hour, or some people demanded 2-hour Clem rant video, which I have plans for. So, vote in the post or in the poll whether, because right now it's neck and neck between this, and no one wants the music videos, which I enjoy making personally. I enjoy making it. I find it funny. I enjoy making those, and I enjoy coaching D-Tide. But what's gonna release regardless is I have the pool video, the pool event I did Sunday. I have the story mode that I'm too lazy to piece together right now video, and I have all of the coaching video in clips. I have 20 hours of coaching. Remember, I offer coaching on the weekends. I coach like 6 people. I spent like 20 hours. It's actually 20 hours of footage coaching because unlike other content creators, I help the community. Other ones just put out a guide and say fuck you, and their guides are fucking wrong. Like most of the guys you see are fucking wrong. Like all the fucking Ultra guys. Yeah, they won't actually coach you to playing Ultra because they know it's trash. They're trying to bait you into fucking wasting your pools, dude. Holy shit. Some of the content creators in the English community are fucking garbage. Okay, so I think that's all for this video. Remember to vote on the polls. See you guys next time.